You're not just buying a PC case, you're investing in the foundation of your next decade of gaming and productivity. So, will the NV7 be a wise long-term investment, or will it become a bottleneck in just a few years? I'm about to find out. What's up everyone? It's Don with TheDonTech. Welcome to part 3 of my new 8-part review series, where I'm diving deep into every component of my ultimate gaming PC build. If you followed my PC parts shopping series up here, you know I did my research and bought the best, longest lasting parts for my build. Today, we're looking at the case that houses it all, the Phanteks NV7. In this video, we're going to see if it lives up to my standards that are extremely high for durability and performance. During my PC part shopping series, I needed a case that could showcase my components while also being a centerpiece in my house. This is on a shelf on the wall, actually. After Smart Alec from Smart Alec Plays told me about the NV7, it definitely caught my eye. First, it's a full tower case with a sleek modern design, and those near seamless tempered glass panels on the front and side give it a stunning view of my build. Second, it's built for high-end components, and it can handle massive graphics cards and an insane amount of cooling configurations. Third, it offers amazing cable management and some of the best airflow I have ever seen on a case. The NV7 measures 24.7 inches high, 13.6 inches wide, and 27.2 inches deep, so it's a big boy. It's meant for a desk or a wall, not the floor. But unboxing it, I noticed the premium build quality right away. Thick reinforced steel and a strong outer frame, but let's see how it actually performs and houses my build. This is definitely an enthusiast level case, with a lot of nuances needed to make it look just right. However, the spacious interior made the board, GPU, and all-in-one installation a breeze. It supports any graphics card on the market with a built-in anti-sag attachment, and it can be cooled to your heart's content in various configurations. I used a liquid all-in-one cooler with 12 fans. I'll have a separate build experience video featuring this case in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. The cable management in this case is next level. The NV7 has a rear door that swings open, revealing a unique cable routing system. There are dedicated channels and Velcro ties to help keep everything tidy. I use the hidden cable exit grommet underneath for near zero cable look on the outside, which is perfect for a clean showcase build. If it's done right, it looks like a floating piece of art. As I mentioned, cooling is a big focus point for the NV7. Using my high-quality Lion Li AL120 version 2 fans to keep the components cool, I have a very wide configuration of fans. I've got 2 rear 120mm fans, 3 top 120mm fans for the radiator, 4 120mm fans on the back side of the case, and 3 140mm fans mounted at the bottom. This allows for perfect air circulation to keep everything running exceptionally cool. The CPU rarely breaks 45 degrees Celsius under load. The ultra-fine mesh on top and the rear panels ensures great airflow while keeping dust out. And there's also a high-quality dust filter at the bottom for GPU intake. Now let's get to the performance. With my setup, the Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, 96 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and the RTX 3080, the NV7's thermal performance was very impressive. The bottom fans provide direct airflow to my graphics card, keeping its idle temps around 40 degrees Celsius, and under load, it just hits about 55 degrees Celsius. My CPU, which you know stays cool from episode 2, idled at about 29 to 36 degrees Celsius and hit 48 degrees Celsius max during my heaviest workloads like video rendering and gaming. Aesthetically, the NV7 is a showstopper. The integrated DRGB lighting frames the motherboard like a picture, and with the fans all around, it looks stunning. The glass has a slight tint which softens the lighting but still lets my components shine. This case is all about showcasing your build while keeping it cool and quiet. I can't hear it at all when I'm using it. So some pros about the case and things that I love about it. It's heavy and good quality. It weighs 37 pounds empty, and it definitely feels like quality. The lack of dust in the system is awe-inspiring, but it also is concerning because it feels like I'm breaking physics. Second, the cable management is insane. I've never had a build look this clean. And third, the cooling support is top-notch, perfect for my high-end setup and any future upgrades should I want to do any to the graphics card. It is an immediate conversation piece for anybody who visits. Cons. There's a lot of oversight on the cable management in the back and the routing of the cables. It's definitely built like a puzzle and requires specific thought when building. Otherwise, even though not needed for my use case, I would have preferred to see some sort of a fan hub. It's always appreciated. It also comes with 0 fans, so keep that in mind. I had to provide all the fans, and at about $30 per, it added $360 to my overall build. Honorable mentions. let's talk about some honorable mentions and cool features that I didn't personally use, but are worth noting. The NV7 has a storage door that can hold up to 6 2.5-inch SSDs or 2 3.5-inch hard drives. I won't be maxing out those. It also has a pre-programmed digital RGB controller with over 40 lighting modes, like breathing, rainbow effect, swirl, all those sort of things, but I just stuck with a solid color. It also supports many different radiator sizes and seems pretty water cooler friendly if you opt to go with an open loop system. Nothing I'm interested in doing with this build. Is it right for you? You might be wondering, self, who is this Phanteks NV7 for? I would personally say it's for moderate to advanced builders that are going to get the most out of this build and out of this case. It is not a new builder friendly case in my opinion, with a lot of traps that can cause issues if you're not careful. If you want a fantastic, get it, looking build that will make people say, whoa, that's a computer? Then this is the case for you. While this case wasn't terribly expensive, if you're on a budget and you need something smaller, the Phanteks NV5 might be a better fit. It's a mid-tower with a similar design, supports fewer fans and only ATX motherboards, but many other cases from Asus, Corsair, and Phanteks can also fit just fine. Just make sure that it supports the components that you want to put in there with plenty of airflow. That's my review of the Phanteks NV7, the home of my gaming PC. Next up is part 4, where I'm going to review my RAM. Don't miss it. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have, so leave them in the comments down below. If you found this review helpful, feel free to subscribe, and hitting the like button will help others know that this video is helpful. I'm on a journey to bring you the best PC building content, and I would love for you to join me. Check out the full PC part shopping series in the playlist link below, and to see how and why I picked this case. This has been the Don with the DonTech, and remember, the Don's got your back.